What's going on, everybody? The fellas are back. It's been a little minute, but don't worry. The fellas are back in action. Another episode coming your way right now. Nickel and Dime Show. I'm Caleb McBride here with my boy Harry Hughes. Um, like I said, it's been a little minute.
Yeah.
It's been a little minute, but the boys are back. The fellas are back, bringing y'all great content. And I'm ready to go today, Harry. It's been a minute. I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it today. You
Yeah.
feeling it?
Super happy to be back on a beautiful Wednesday down Myrtle Beach. We're at late October, October 30th, and it's beautiful out here.
Dude, it's like, temperature dropped a little bit last week,
Yeah, it did.
but like it's back up now. And
Yeah.
it's like it's
Unbelievable.
hot today. It's
It
like
is.
actually
Walking around
really
campus
hot.
sweating a little bit, but
right.
yeah,
Like the backpack giving me sweat stains on my back.
a little
Like,
bit.
what is this? But you know what? I'm not complaining. Those of you that know me, you know I hate the cold. I can't stand the cold.
Mhm.
So I'm not complaining at all. I'm here for it.
Yeah. No, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful to be back on the show. Like a week absence, unlike us, won't happen again. Probably not. But yeah, what do you want to start off with today, kid? What do you got for us?
I feel like since it's been a little minute since we've been on,
Yep.
give them a little something, give them a little gift or whatever. So, what's on what's that, Harry?
Who's That's right. Coming back at you with an old segment.
Yes, sir.
Pulling it back. You did it last week. Do it this week.
Why not?
You want to lead us off, kid? With your first
Yeah,
guy?
I'll lead us off with who's been beasting. So my first beast of the week, I guess,
Yep.
is Anthony Edwards. Last night had 24 in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. First quarter had 24 against the Dallas Mavericks. Unfortunately, the Timberwolves did not win, but he's been averaging 30. He's averaging 30 points a game so far in the season. He's the Timberwolves' leading scorer. Needs a little bit more help from his counterparts, but Anthony Edwards himself looking like the MVP early on.
Yeah. Definitely been beasting.
For sure.
Been beasting for a full calendar year now.
Yeah.
Great playoffs. And that was a game, rematch of the Western Conference Finals.
Yep.
Yeah, no, definitely. I like that. My first one,
Talk to us.
Shedeur Sanders, leader of the Colorado Buffaloes, just the leader of the team. I think it has going into this year, this team wasn't. Everyone laughs at him a little bit. They saw how last year went, but this is a much different Colorado team. I think that starts with Shedeur. He was great last year, but I think he's at a different level this year. You look at his past few games. Pull it up. I don't know where that is. Game log. Big win against Cincinnati. Huge win against Arizona, and you lose by 3 to a good Kansas State team with Travis Hunter being out. All these games, putting a bunch of touchdowns, a bunch of yards. And yeah, you know him for his name, you know him for who his dad is, the coach, but he's going to be a first-round pick even if his name was, Bob Johnson. He's that good of a player.
If his last name was not Sanders, if his last name wasn't Sanders, he would still be a first-round pick, top 10 pick, top 15 pick. And I love that. I love that pick by you, Harry. Shedeur has been playing lights out, and I feel like he would be, if it wasn't for Ashton Genty and his teammate, Sanders' teammate,
Yep.
he would be in the Heisman conversation, probably be the leader for the Heisman. Cam Ward might have a little something to say about that, but he would be a leading candidate for the Heisman, and he's been playing exceptionally well in a big. Although Cincinnati isn't a great team this year, and they obviously they did what they were supposed to do. They handled business. That was a big win for Colorado because 2 years ago they went 1-11.
Yep.
Then they went 4 wins. They had 4 wins last year. Now they're bowl eligible. So big things are happening in Boulder.
Yeah.
Prime got those boys ready to go.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people thought they'd be bowl eligible.
No,
all the
especially this
experts.
early.
Yeah.
Maybe later in the year they get
Yeah.
bowl eligible. But
6-2 is a good record.
they're making noise in the Big 12, and
Definitely.
that was a very win. That Kansas State loss stings, but I feel like it kind of showed them that they are who they think they are.
Yeah, I agree.
They can handle with the Big 12. So
All right.
I like that.
Who do you got up next?
My next who's been beasting is a fan favorite. I believe this guy is, whenever he's in front of a mic, it's a must watch every time. And that's Jameis Winston. Came in for the Browns, started for the Browns after Deshaun Watson went down with an ACL tear, I think. I think it was ACL.
Achilles.
Tore his Achilles. Browns fans booing him. Jameis comes in for that game, finishes the game, then starts against the Baltimore Ravens, led by Lamar Jackson. Really good team. Derrick Henry on that team. Zay Flowers on that team. The Ravens were scoring.
Yeah.
The Browns just kept up with them. Jameis almost sold the game through a pick to Kyle Hamilton. Well, should have been a pick, but Kyle Hamilton just dropped it. He was, going with the script of the NFL, I guess.
Faith in the Lord.
Yeah, just faith in the Lord. And Jameis, like Harry just said, have faith in the Lord, have faith in himself. And if you haven't seen his post-game and pre-game interview, please go watch it. It is a must watch. It's so funny. It's so hilarious. But yeah, that's That's one of the guys I think that's been beasting the most.
There's this white boy from Detroit sings
Yeah.
this song. Jameis Winston, I mean, that's America's quarterback.
Dude,
Him
I
and
gotta
Joe
be,
Flacco,
bro.
those people just.
America's
There's guys who
quarterback.
still know how to sling the ball, play the game the right way.
Dude, I wish he was elite, bro. I wish he was elite so
It's
bad.
in there somewhere.
It's somewhere,
Somewhere
right?
in Jameis Winston, there is an elite quarterback. Like, people forget he was one of the, like, he's an all-time great college quarterback. I think he lost one or two games at FSU.
Yeah.
Heisman winner, national championship winner. And now you look at him like, oh, Jameis is coming in. It's like a laughing thing. But this guy's a legitimate quarterback.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, did he throw 30 interceptions? But he also had 30 touchdowns.
He's
that
a
year,
serviceable backup.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a
You see him come in. This is a Cleveland team that's ready to win.
Yeah.
I think Watson was hamstring. And then you look at last year with Joe Flacco. Flacco goes in, they start getting a lot better. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that again this year.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great point, Taylor.
Yeah. My next one is Peyton Pritchard. Celtics are 6th man right now. Tough start to the year against the Knicks. Only had 3 points. Didn't shoot the ball well. Ever since then, he's been on one. 15 points against the Wizards. 5 of 10 from 3.
Oh.
Then against the Pistons, not another great team. 19 points. 5 of 7 from 3. Then against the Bucks, one of the other premier teams, Eastern Conference. You know, Tatum's having a slow night, so we call Peyton Pritchard off the bench.
Yeah, what do you go for 5?
28 points, 8 for 12 from 3. 8 3-pointers, just cooking. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. That's fast pee-pee, man. That's our guy.
Hey, he's a man of the people, too. You see the video of him playing hoops in the park with the little kid in Boston? That's man of the people.
Yes, and, like, no one's better at hitting buzzer beaters. He went against the Wizards. Full court shot. It was like
It's like his thing.
It's nuts.
It's insane.
It's nuts. So, yeah, Peyton Pritchard stepping up big for the Celtics, I think. Because this year they're expecting him to have a bigger role. He has been, obviously, so far because they signed an extension last offseason. So, yeah, he's a big part of the Celtics going forward. I'm happy to see him looking like a great player.
Yeah, won't be surprised if he wins 6th man of the year, Harry. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'd be wicked hyped.
I think he could win 6th man of the year, especially if he's playing how he's playing. Continues to play like that, but it's a long season.
Very long season.
82 games.
4 out of 82.
Yeah, so got a long ways to go, but it would be nice if he wins PP wins
6th man?
Yeah, 6th man of the year, man.
Yeah, last one, Malcolm Brogdon. I couldn't stand Malcolm Brogdon as a Celtic.
Oh, dude, Malcolm Brogdon. I forgot. That would be a great guess who. I completely forgot about Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh.
Dude, what team was he filthy on? He was filthy on the Bucks, right?
He was good on the Bucks.
Yeah.
He won 6th man?
Yeah.
On the Celtics 2 years ago.
Yeah, that is true.
And he was awful in the playoffs.
But he was a starter on the Bucks.
He was.
Yeah.
He was starting the Bucks, and he was at the Pacers, I want to say.
Yeah,
he's
he
been
was
all
at the Pacers
around.
too, yeah.
Clippers,
That would be a great
Blazers.
guess. That would be a great guess.
Yeah. So, Malcolm Brogdon. Forgot about him.
All right, to finish off my beast of the week, I got Bo Nix, rookie quarterback. You know, he was getting a lot of hate, a lot of fire thrown his way. Broncos started out 0-2. It was looking rough. He didn't have a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen, his first 3 games. He didn't throw a pass touchdown in his first 3 games. What does he do? Starts in week 4 against those no good Jets.
Yep.
Wins the ball game 10-9. Throws a touchdown that game.
Something.
Comes out against the Raiders. Throws for 2 tuds, 206 and through the air, 19 completions. This guy's just getting better and better each week, and he's playing with more confidence. And I think the reason why the Broncos are starting to put up more and more points is because Sean Payton's starting to have more trust and more faith in his quarterback, and he's calling different plays and more explosive plays, and they're working because the Broncos are putting up points, and they're 5-3, or what were we? We're at week 8.
Yeah, they're 5-3.
They're 5-3 right now.
Most shocking 5-3 team in the league.
Exactly.
I can't
right?
believe that.
Like, I remember watching them play the first 2 games of the year. I'm like, wow, they're gonna have a top 10 pick again. But these guys are 5-3, and they're playing good football, and it's starting with Bo Nix and that defense.
Yeah, he looked great. I know he was against the Panthers last week, but he was shredding them up.
Yeah.
He looked really good. So,
Yeah, it was 28 for 37, 284, and threw for 3 tuds. 3 tuds.
How many picks?
No picks.
Yeah, no more Bo picks.
No picks.
Bo picks, one of my favorite nicknames.
Bo picks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he had 4 to start out. He had 4 in 2 games, and then he didn't throw another one until they played in LA, which was 2 weeks ago. But I mean,
you straighten it out a little bit.
Yeah,
Definitely
exactly. That's what you want to see from a rookie quarterback. Getting better and better every week.
Improvement's always great news.
Exactly. You want to finish this off, Harry?
Yeah, I do. My last who's been beasting. I got Azeez Ojulari from Caleb's.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
I love that pick. I love that pick.
So Kayvon Thibodeau, he break his hand, did something wrist, hurt himself against the Seahawks, and they call up Azeez. You know, he's a 2nd-round pick, I believe. He was a
second-round pick. Before you continue, 2nd-round pick. You know, he was supposed to be that guy, that edge rusher guy. Then struggled to get on the field. A lot of injuries. Couldn't really stay on the field at all. and it started to fall off a little bit. And then Kayvon goes down.
Yeah. They bring him in, and in 3 games starting, it's 5 sacks.
What?
I've been watching. I watch. Look at him out of the Giants games. I think every time I'm watching, he's in making a play, whether it's a sack, pressure.
Hell yeah! Put some respect on my boy's name.
I think a lot of it goes because you have Lawrence, you have Burns, you got other great D linemen there, but he's just been a lot better than I would expect. I've seen Thibodeau play, and I don't even think he was that good. I think Azeez Ojulari just giving you guys a lot more on the edge. I think that's why, recently, I think your pass rush is unbelievable.
I mean, we were getting home against Pittsburgh. I mean, I know that's not saying much, but we're getting home against these really good offensive lines, and we're affecting the game and keep giving our offense chances to win the game. But our offense is just our offense.
Yeah,
and it's a shit show.
I agree.
Like poor Eli was watching, had to work Manning cast, and he was losing his mind. And I feel for him. He's speaking for all of Giants fans when we're losing our mind. Dude, I don't have fun watching the Giants play.
I don't blame you. Daniel Jones 1-15 in primetime games. It's the worst record for any
$160 million quarterback too.
Yeah.
$160 million quarterback. Oh,
no good.
Lord, oh my God. But yeah, man, I mean, as he's been playing lights out, the whole Giants defense has been playing lights out. I feel like that was a good who's been beasting, man.
Great one.
I think we went 3 for 3. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, you know who's not been beasting?
Oh,
Anthony Richardson, Colts quarterback, 4th pick in the draft last year.
It's not looking good.
And you got C.J. Stroud going 2 picks before him, and they bench him. And it's not the first time we've seen a quarterback from that draft class drafted highly get benched. Saw Bryce Young get benched, 1st overall pick, and I get the 4th overall pick get benched.
Yeah, a lot of these young QBs just haven't been looking great, especially from that draft class. I think we believed that draft class was going to be pretty good because, if I'm not mistaken, that was Will Levis too.
Yeah, Will Levis back there in the second.
Who else went in that draft? Will Levis, Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson. I feel like there was another guy, but I'm blanking on. But C.J. Stroud's the only one who's really been good so far, and I mean, I guess he's not having as good of a year as he had last year, but I mean, he's still serviceable, very serviceable. I think saying he's serviceable is kind of undermining him a little bit too, but
I think it's really undermining.
Yeah,
he's been he loses Nico Collins, now he loses Diggs. I think he'll be all right.
Yes, yeah, those are good points, and I mean, he's the only one that looks good. And for the Panthers, I mean, we could say to Bryce, for Bryce Young in his situation, we could say it's his team that's filled him, which would be true.
Yeah,
and there's not a lot to work with, but with Indianapolis, I mean, I'm sure Bryce Young would love to trade places with Anthony Richardson. 100%. Right now. Anthony Richardson, I mean, just it's not accustomed to what the Colts are seeing from quarterbacks.
Not at all.
And it doesn't look good in Indy at all. And I think the biggest thing that stands out to me is him tapping out Harry.
Yeah, that was a nail in the coffin.
That's you can't do that's signing off.
People are shocked
you're
by
not
that.
the guy.
Micah
you
Parsons.
Can't do that. You can't. And then to say in the media that you're tired.
To admit it's nuts. You couldn't just say, "Oh, I thought I felt something pop and I just had to get checked out." He's I was tired.
Dude, that's
nuts. You gotta lie.
You can't. You're the quarterback is the leader. You have to lie. You're right. You have to lie. Quarterback is the leader of the team. You're the leader of the offense. You're a reflection of the organization of what the culture is around your team and what your coach is preaching to you and what the culture that your coach is trying to bring. And him tapping out, that's not acceptable at all. We think about the last Colts rookie quarterback or young quarterback who had a lot of expectations was Andrew Luck.
Yep.
Andrew Luck literally ripped his kidney mid-game and still played another down. Andrew Luck was forced to retire from football because of all the injuries.
Yeah, he got beat up. It wasn't even that long. 8 years?
He played. I don't even think he played 8 years.
I think it was 7.
I think
2012 to 2019.
Yeah, 2018, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, so it wasn't that long at all, and it's for that to happen. You just can't do that. You just can't do that, especially when it would be one thing if they're winning games. You're not winning games at all. And I mean, he just doesn't look good, Harry. Just doesn't look good at all.
On top of him tapping out, he just had a terrible game.
Yeah.
Against Houston, I think he threw the ball 9 for 30, something like that.
He went 10 for 32 and had a touchdown and a pick.
And I bet the touchdown, I'm pretty sure it was a beautiful pass, wide open. I think Josh Downs the one
Yeah,
said.
it was.
And like the good looks so great. Like his good, some of the best football you see in the whole league. Like that's how good of a talent he
That's
is.
what holds you in.
But there's so much bad, and the bad's unbelievable. The bad,
So bad.
it's so bad.
So bad. Like he threw a pick.
Like high school level, it looks
Yeah,
like.
like the pick that he threw, right before halftime.
One of the unbelievable.
Critical situation. Right before halftime, you're you're in your own deep in your own territory, near your end zone. Throws a pick to Jalen Petrie.
Yeah.
He was trying to throw it to Josh Downs. Wasn't even close to being open at all. I mean, it's just a horrible read, bad read, and it's just some of the things you gotta know that have to be in the back of your head as a quarterback. And I mean, to be fair, I'm not gonna excuse the tapping out, Harry.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna excuse any of that. The one thing I will say about his play, though, maybe he was just rushed. Maybe he really needed to sit because I don't know where. Well, I do know, but it's like everyone is now these past couple draft classes. Even going back to Justin Fields' draft class, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. Look how bad Mac Jones. Look how bad that draft class turned out to be. Mm-hmm. Trey Lance is a backup. Not even a backup. He's like a third.
Yeah, he's like a fringe NFL player right now.
Mac Jones is a backup. Zach Wilson's a backup. Justin Fields is a backup.
Yeah.
Was a starter. He's the only hope for that draft class.
Trevor Lawrence, all right.
Trevor Lawrence is all right. You're right. Trevor Lawrence looks like he can be a starter.
He looked good last week.
He has looked good. And then what was that? 2021, 2022. I don't know. Quarterbacks that won the draft. Is that Kenny Pickett's draft class?
Yeah, just Kenny Pickett in the first.
Kenny Pickett,
they cooked with that one. They knew that was ass.
Just Kenny Pickett, and then 2023, Bryce Young benched, Anthony Richardson benched, Will Levis benched.
Yeah, Will Levis is hurt,
but he's probably not gonna have a job next year.
No,
he's
definitely
gonna be
not.
a backup.
It's just I think a lot of it is that you see these guys get rushed in and rushed out because these coaches they have a short leash too.
Yes, everybody's on a super short leash.
Yeah, so when a coach they're not winning and they're supposed to be winning with this young quarterback and they can't win a game, you got to pull them because you don't want to be the one who gets blamed for it.
Yeah, and it's I feel like the owners' mentalities have changed and GM's mentalities have changed because everybody's on such a short leash in a very pivotal position. Head coach, quarterback are probably the two most important positions
in your whole organization.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And these guys are on such a short leash that they get thrust into play, and then it doesn't help when we got outliers like Jaden Daniels and Stroud come in the first year and play exceptionally well. You're supposed to sit for a little bit and learn and develop and all that. Anthony Richardson, going back to him, he only played 17 games from I think his senior year of college to the NFL. Between senior year of college to the NFL.
I think it includes last year in the NFL also.
Yeah.
It's if you look at guys in the draft, I think it's Carson Beck, Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, all of these guys are around the same age and have played so much more football than him.
Yeah.
And so it's this guy, you look his counterparts, people around the same age from him, have more experience. They're still in college.
Yeah.
And this guy's already in year 2 of the NFL, and they're expecting him to be great.
No.
He should be sitting on the bench for a while.
Yeah, he barely played in college at Florida. And even then, the good looked good, but then the bad looked really bad.
Yeah.
I felt like he should have came back another year or transferred or something. I feel like he should have stayed. Not necessarily come back to Florida, but stayed in college maybe.
If you're going to be the 4th pick in the draft, you got to be the 4th pick in the draft.
But he shouldn't have been. I get.
No,
I get it, but you need more time. He set himself up to fail, I believe.
No, if the team who drafted the Colts set him up to fail, they caught him and they just bottled him away like Jordan Love. The Packers did a great job with Jordan Love. We didn't see him for years.
Yeah, great job.
And they trusted. People are saying does Jordan Love suck? Why isn't he coming in yet? You have old man Rodgers bumbling around. But once Love got the team, you can see it. This is why you develop a kid. This kid's great.
Even when that last year in Green Bay, Rodgers got hurt. Jordan Love came in the game against that Philly team that went to the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah,
he played well.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand. There's a blueprint. That's another thing too that baffles me. There's blueprints that have been set. Why are teams just not refusing to follow the blueprint? It worked back in the day.
Mahomes had his whole rookie year.
It worked. It worked to this current day. Jordan Love, Mahomes, Lamar didn't come into his
like last 6 weeks, I think it was
something like that because Flacco got hurt.
Yeah.
And Lamar came in late. Josh Allen, I believe he started with day one because the Bills were just bad.
I think they tried to start someone else. It might have been Peterman or something. They tried for a little bit. Like, all right, we're gonna put the kid in.
Yeah.
Like Drake May took
probably
like 6 weeks. I think it was something like that.
That's like just have your quarterback sit for a little bit, especially if these guys haven't played a lot of football.
Exactly.
Like the point that you brought up with Shadur, Cam Ward, even Quinn you didn't mention Quinn and Carson Beck. Those are 4 to 5 years of college football that they played.
Bare minimum 2 years starting for all those guys.
Exactly.
Cam Ward, I think, has started the last 5 years of football.
He started, because he was a dog at. He was even a dog at Washington State.
He was a dog at Incarnate Wood.
Yeah.
Incarnate Wood.
Yeah. So like all these guys, I wouldn't be surprised if they come in. They look way better than this draft class.
Like look at Bo Nix. Bo Nix is like in that pantheon of people where he was a 5-year starter.
Yeah.
So 5 years SEC, Pac-12, high level football.
Exactly.
And that's why it's looked a little smoother for him than it does even in Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, I mean, even when he came in, he still struggled. But that's because it's the NFL.
Yeah,
it's a different game.
Yeah, it is a completely different level.
It's faster. It's more physical. It's a different game.
It's refereed differently. There's a lot of different things.
There's a whole bunch of different things that go into it. You can't rush these guys. There's a lot to learn, and you have to let them develop and let them sit. Because then you're just recycling a quarterback every 2 years. Then or recycling a head coach every 2 years. And I don't know. The NFL just has a bit. I feel like the NFL has a development problem with QBs.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's just in a rush to play their guy. Because everybody's just hoping that their guy's going to end up like Jaden Daniels and C.J. Stroud. But, yeah, those guys look great. Yeah, those teams may be set up great for the future, but you don't know. The future is unpredictable. You can still have a guy. You just may have to wait a couple years, which is fine.
Jaden Daniels, another 5-year starter in college.
Exactly. So, C.J. Stroud played 3 years.
Yeah.
He started 3 years.
At Ohio State.
Exactly.
Like a
high-level football.
Yeah, exactly.
Caleb Williams, he's played 4 years of football.
3.
He went on his junior year.
Yep, he had 3 years. Basically started about half his freshman year.
Yeah, half his freshman year.
And
then
then
played two full
under
years.
Lincoln Riley, who sends people to the
So,
NFL no problem.
If you're gonna draft a guy who has little experience, hasn't really played that much, super young, sit him, please, for the love of God, sit him. Because all you're gonna do is just hurt this guy's confidence and mess up his development.
Yeah.
That's my piece on it. It's kind of sickening to me.
I hear you. I feel you.
It's kind of sickening to me. I mean, even with my quarterback, Daniel Jones,
he's the only one who gets a long leash, and I don't know why. He's the only one who's like, you know what? We'll give this guy more opportunity.
Oh, dude. I mean, but even he sat behind Eli.
He should never have got up.
It's true.
He should have sat on that damn bench now.
That's true, but that's Dave Gettleman. That's the Dave Gettleman decision. Dave Gettleman guy.
Was Gettleman the one who signed the extension?
Yes.
He was awful.
Yes.
He's
No.
not
I'm
a good-
sorry. No. That was Shane.
Yeah, well, that's on Shane.
Yeah, I mean that is on him.
Later
That is on him.
Daniel Jones.
That is on him. I mean the
Michael
whole
Jackson
don't even get
beat it.
the whole Saquon thing that whole offseason. I get that's a whole different story for another day.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go some more positive notes.
Yeah.
Look at our NFL midseason awards. Can't believe we're already halfway through the NFL season.
Bro, what? At the trade deadline already?
Yeah.
Week 8 or week 9 this week?
Nuts.
It's flying by, bro.
Halfway through. Got a little something. We got a little special awards. Gonna go MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. Same with Rookie, Offensive and Defensive Rookie of the Year, and finally end up with the Coach of the Year. All right, I'll lead it off.
Yeah, go ahead. You can go first.
For MVP, I think it's the obvious pick. I'd be shocked if you don't have the same person.
Yeah.
Back to back. Will be
Big
third
trust.
total.
Whoop, whoop.
Lamar Jackson.
Big trust.
I mean, you look at him, and yeah, tough loss last week, whatever. He's just clearly, I think, right now, given the stats, what's going on, Mahomes hasn't looked great. He's the best player in football right now. Just going around, playing great ball, passer, runner, doing it all. Well, passing this year, just very impressive. And he got boned last week against Cleveland. You see Rashad Bateman dropping passes.
Right off the face mask.
Lamar Jackson, I think, is pretty clearly the MVP.
Yeah. Yeah, I have Lamar Jackson as my MVP too, Harry. Mainly because all the points that you made. Did you just move your computer because you got the...
Did you? Okay.
No, there's a glare coming in from the windows. I can't see anything.
You're good now.
I can see now. But, yeah, I got Lamar as my MVP. I think he, like Harry said, he's been playing lights out football. And the thing about Lamar is, ladies and gentlemen, he's gotten better. He's changed his game. And if you haven't noticed, now when he escapes here, I said this a couple weeks ago, now when he escapes, he's not looking to run as he did and make those, Louisville-type plays that he made, that Heisman during that Heisman year. Yeah, now he's moving around to throw down the field.
Yep.
And he's sliding more. He's not taking as big hits anymore, or he's still taking big hits, but not as often as he did. And because the knock on Lamar was that he would get hurt, like Snoop Huntley.
We see way too much. We saw way too much Snoop Huntley.
Exactly. So that was always the knock on Lamar. And now it seems like he now fully understands that he has to take care of his body. And so in order for his success in his career, for the better of his career. But yeah, I got Lamar as my MVP. I think he's been playing lights out. I mean, the Ravens look good. I know they got a kind of a stinker. Threw up a stinker last week against Cleveland, but
it wasn't on Lamar, I don't think.
Yeah, no, it was not on Lamar. I mean, they had a chance to win it late in the game too. So
yeah,
but he's been playing lights out, man. Big trust. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, big trust. You want me to keep going?
Yeah, you can keep going.
No, for my offensive player of the year, one of my favorite players, I'm going with Jamar Chase. Bengals haven't been that good. If you've been watching, Jamar Chase has been very good. Yeah. He's that guy, like, you can't really guard him. Like, he'll either run by you, he'll jump over you. And I think he's been the best receiver in football this year. So, that's my guy, Uno. Just throw it up. He'll go get it. Fuck it, Jamar's down there somewhere. That's the offense they got to run. And like even last week, they lose the game to they lost to Philly. Jamar still got his touchdown as always. You look at the Panthers, like 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he's playing the Raiders this week. And I think this just feels like a big Jamar Chase, like buck 83 touchdowns type of week.
Yeah, this might be one of those games where it gets real ridiculous. The stat sheet might be real ridiculous.
Yeah, so I'm going with my LSU guy, my favorite receivers ever, going Jamar Chase.
And it helps T. Higgins not really being out for most of this year too. He's been struggling to get on the field, but I got another Tiger for my offensive player of the year. I'm going with his counterpart, his boy, Justin Jefferson, Jettis.
Whoa! Get the get.
Offensive player of the year. I mean, he's one of the best receivers. I think the best receiver in the NFL right now.
I'm not going to argue with you. It's my other favorite receiver. This is great.
He's been playing lights out this year. 41 grabs already on the year, 646 yards, 5 touchdowns, and we just reached the half point of the year. So he's well on pace for over another 1,000-yard receiving year. And, I mean, look what he did last week against the Rams. He went for 8 grabs, 115 yards. Didn't get in the box, but, I mean, he's still very efficient. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, every time we watch the Vikings play, you know you're going to see Jettis win time after time again, and defense coordinators know that this guy's going to get 10 targets a game, sometimes 15 targets a game, yet they still can't stop him. And he's been consistently one of the most unstoppable players ever since he came in the league, honestly.
Yeah.
And even last year, he went over 1,000 yards last year, Harry, and he missed like 7 games.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane. Like,
I think if he stayed healthy last year, he could have hit 2,000.
Yeah, like, that's absurd. This 7 games, almost half the year, you still get 1,000 yards. That's absurd, and I think he's, like I said, he has 646 yards receiving right now. That's well on pace for over 1,000 yards receiving. So, I got Jettis as my offensive player of the year.
It's funny, like those guys played in the same college team.
It's just not fair.
But the best part, with an elite NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
It's like how did they won 15-0 and just beat the brakes off everybody.
It's just not fair, bro. Just not fair.
All right, I'm gonna keep this gravy train rolling.
Okay.
For my offense, I got defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
I was about to go all on offensive player of the year. I'm like, let's keep the Tiger train going. But for a defensive player of the year, it's actually exact opposite of where I want to go. I hate Alabama. Hate them so much. But I got to give him props when it's due. And Brian Branch, safety from the Lions, prodigy of Nick Saban.
Yeah.
He is so fun to watch, and he's so good at football. He's so good at football. Every time you watch a Lions game, if they make an all right defensive play, it's Brian Branch.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a sack. I don't care if it's an interception, like a strip, like whatever it is. Brian Branch just has a nose for the football.
Yeah, his play recognition and ball skills are so good because see ball, get ball. That's what he does all the time. That's such a gift to have for safety and to have on your team.
Yep.
Because you can just stick that guy back there by himself, let him backpedal, read the quarterback, and oftentimes, one of his latest interceptions, he baited the quarterback. Who they play this? Tennessee.
Yeah, they beat the brakes off Tennessee.
Yeah, he baited. I think he baited Mason Rudolph to throwing an overpass. Came down, snatched the ball out of the air, made a great play on the ball, and he's been playing lights out too.
Yeah, no, he went in the second round.
Those Bama DBs.
Yeah, like last year, and puzzling me. Yeah. I watched this guy at Alabama. This guy's a beast. Like he was.
Yeah, surprising that he fell to.
I would have drafted him like in the first round pretty easily.
For sure.
And he's just a monster. Like I remember the first game last year, like the opening night, Chiefs get their ring, playing the Lions. This guy's a pick six against Mahomes. Brian Branch, that's the type of player he is. Such a nose for football, kind of like Honey Badgerish almost. Like back in the day, not now where he's kind of a little more moving around. Just like has such good football. As you were saying, like
see ball, get ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just like
he's just a guy who's always around the ball. Like when you turn on a game, like usually like when a fumble happens or something like that, like that guy was around there. You know that he
gets it done.
Yeah,
he just gets it done.
One of the guys that forced that turnover. But yeah, I like that pick.
I think he fell because he only ran a 4.6 in 40.
Probably.
Which is so dumb because a guy like that you can't go off measurables.
And then like football, like game speed is so different than straight line speed.
I agree. So different.
I don't know why. That's rough. But my defense player of the year. Can I do my defense player of the year?
Yeah, bro.
Am I good to do my defense player of the year?
Give him hell.
My defense player of the year. I'm gonna go with Xavier McKinney, safety from Green Bay. He's been playing lights out. I was gonna go Dexter
Safety
Lawrence.
from Alabama too.
Yeah,
which is funny.
Yeah, exactly. Another Alabama guy, but I was gonna go Dexter Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen, but unfortunately, I don't think the Giants will have a good enough record for him to be in the discussion. But just a quick shout out to him. Every time you watch the Giants game, he's disrupting the offensive line. Like he literally tossed the Steelers center right into Russell Wilson's lap. Like he's throwing around guys that weigh 320 plus. Like that's insane. Mm-hmm. But back to Xavier McKinney, my depot of the year. I'm pretty sure he's only given up like 3 catches on the year. That's safe.
He has more catches than that.
Yeah, exactly, and that's where I was gonna get to. His interceptions on the year, he's been targeted 5 times, giving up 5 receptions. My bad, but he has 6 interceptions on the year.
Yeah,
that's as absurd as a safety, and he's all around the ball. I mean, I was so hurt when this guy left the Giants because I knew what type of playmaker he is and how good he was. But I mean, I feel like there's not necessarily a coming out party for him, but he's getting more respect this year.
Yeah,
and I mean, his stats this year are insane, and he's all around the field, he's stopping guys everywhere, and I feel like Packers will have a good enough record and will be
prominent.
Yeah, exactly, for him to be able to get the defensive player of the year.
Yeah, no, he's a beast.
He's a dog.
He gets like the long sleeves too, just hanging around. Like, every time.
But I don't really like the jerseys.
Me neither.
The jerseys are disgusting.
Yeah, remind me of the Jets. I don't ever think with the Jets again.
His drip has been horrible, but honestly, he's been lights out. His play's been lights out.
Yeah. All right, so that's our defensive players of the year.
Yeah, that's my defensive player of the year. Your defensive player of the year too. Our defensive player of the year. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. Let's break down to the young guys. Rookie of the year. My offensive rookie of the year. I think this is a pretty easy one. Jaden Daniels, another LSU Tiger. I mean, are we surprised? Probably not. Like that kid Jaden comes out.
That kid Jaden.
It's just like Hail Mary, send Caleb Williams home, which is great because Washington deserved to win that game. But they were like, that game was awful. And like Jaden Daniels had I think it was like 350 yards total compared to like Caleb's like 130. Jaden Daniels been beasting all year. Made Washington much better at football. Completely different organization team. And give credit to Dan Quinn too, because that's like his first year coaching there. So like that has some effect on it. Mm-hmm. But I think the biggest part was just bringing in Jaden Daniels, see him Heisman winner, great player at LSU, great player at Arizona State too. And they kind of like wrote him off there.
Yeah, they did.
At Arizona State, they trashed his locker when he transferred and didn't give him any respect. Comes to LSU. Probably when he showed up on campus, he would have been drafted in the 7th round, something like that, 6th round.
If he came out,
when he showed up on LSU's campus, like he was kind of written off.
Yeah.
Left there, number 2 pick in the draft. Yeah, you can see him out here,
lights out.
just balling.
Have these Commanders fans acting crazy. I hate it because that's where I'm from. So I just see a whole bunch of people reposting all that. Hail Mary, calling it the Maryland Miracle. The Maryland Miracle. I hate it.
I can see hating that.
I hate it. It's just like I hate it. But yeah, that's awesome. Jaden Daniels is also my offensive rookie of the year. He's playing lights out. I did not expect this. I thought he was gonna be good, of course, but thought expect to see some struggle.
Yeah, top 10 QB in the league off rips crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. And I mean, like I said, he has these Commander fans acting crazy. Like he definitely just flipped this franchise around. He became their savior. And like you said here, he's been playing lights out. It's been insane to watch and scary to watch for me. Because I gotta see him for the next 20 years maybe?
Yeah, see him on Sunday too.
Yeah, that too. I look forward to that. at all.
Yeah. Moving on. I think that was a pretty easy one.
Yeah, for sure.
I think compared to the next one, defensive rookie of the year.
We had to dig for these.
It's pretty damn hard.
We had to dig for these.
I'm going with Jared Verse, D-end on the Rams. I think I've seen him play. He looks really good. Impact plays a lot of the time. And yeah, this is hand up my least confident pick.
Yeah.
All these other ones went easy. Yep, give me this, give me that. Love these guys. I haven't watched a ton of the Rams, but when I have, Jared Verse been really good. You gotta remember, this is a slow defensive draft. Like in the first round, it was almost all first round players. We didn't get a defensive guy. I don't think it was like 14, 12 until Latu Latu got drafted.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first defensive player then goes to like pick 15, I think.
Yeah, it was 15. Yeah, that's what it was. And that's very rare. So this wasn't like as hyped of a class coming in. Like last year, you get Will Anderson getting on the field, and then like every year, you kind of have a premier pass rusher.
Yeah.
Like I always think like Thibodeau gets drafted, Hutchinson gets drafted. All these guys like. There's always like a Boso some years, or like Myles Garrett. That's going back a little further, obviously.
Yeah.
But there's always a pass rusher in there. Like Quentin Williams.
Somebody you know.
Yep.
Like you for sure know coming out.
Like, oh, this guy's gonna be a beast.
Yeah, exactly. And it just hasn't been that for this year so far.
Not at all.
So far. But
Chase Young was another one of those guys, second pick in the draft.
Yeah, like Jared Verse was that guy, I think. Because I mean, if you watch him in college, like especially when after Jordan Travis got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
That Florida State's defense was the main reason why they're winning games.
They're winning games with Brock Glenn out there, quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. And so Florida State's defense was carrying, and it's because of Jared Verse and his counterpart and current teammate still.
Yeah.
Brandon Fizike. I forget how to say his last name, but yeah, I like that. I like that pick for defensive rookie of the year. I think Jared Verse is gonna be a good player, good edge rusher. I remember when I watched the Rams. I haven't catched a lot of Rams games this year, but I forget which one I was watching. But he was a game wrecker, and I know Brandon Fizike was too. I was gonna pick Brandon Fizike as my defense player of the year too, but I'm gonna go Kamari Lassiter, corner for the Houston Texans, out of Georgia, a Georgia Bulldog. He's a second round pick. Wasn't one of the first corners taken off the board, but I feel like he's having a better season than the corners that went before. Definitely better than Kool-Aid, McKinstry. He's been struggling to see the field, and then Terrion Arnold. He's exactly.
Nate Wiggins.
Yeah, Nate Wiggins. Forgot about Nate Wiggins. He's been playing well too.
He's been all right, yeah.
He's been playing really well too. So I guess right now looking like Nate Wiggins, then Kamari Lassiter, then maybe Terrion Arnold, whatever. However you want to argue it, but I think Kamari Lassiter's been playing really well behind a good Texas defense that plays good team defense because they're good up front and they're also good in the back end. And also what helps out rookie corners is that one, a good pass rush. And two, you also have good safeties to help them out, which safeties kind of act like the quarterback of the defense, and they can get over the top and help out. And Texans have two of those. They got Jimmy Ward and Jalen Petrie who help who are on the back end. But I like this Kamari Lassiter kid. I think he can continue to have a great season and probably sneak it for defensive rookie of the year.
All right.
But we had to dig for these, boy.
Yeah, that was definitely the hardest one.
Yeah, I'm not as confident as this one.
Yeah.
That was really hard.
Coach of the year, you confident on that?
Yes.
Me too.
Confident. Very confident. Really?
Me too.
I think we have different ones.
We do have different ones.
You want to say yours first or you want me to go?
I'll say it first.
All right, go ahead.
Down. Andy Reid. I know, like, oh my God, the Chiefs, they just won 2 Super Bowls in a row, but they're undefeated, and he's been doing a really good job because they're winning games close. And I think that's a lot on coaching. Because you look at Mahomes' stats. If you're 6-0 with your quarterback having like 7 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, must be something in the coaching.
Got to be, right?
Yeah, Andy Reid, like, it's like I remember the Bill Belichick was with the Pats. Like, we'd be the best team in the league, and he would never win Coach of the Year. Because, like, it's kind of like a award for a guy who's up and coming, like, kind of like first year on the scene, like, a bad team, a good team. I don't know. I think Andy Reid's very deserving of an honor this year.
Yeah, I feel like
Mahomes isn't going to win MVP. Like, no one's going to win any major awards in that team. Probably.
Yeah, and people, like, overlook it, or people just assume that Coach of the Year just goes to the coach who's, like, brought a team back from the dead.
Yeah.
But no, Coach of the Year goes to the best coach, essentially. And what Andy Reid is doing is, like, one of the best coaching jobs. And I feel like he's just adding on to his resume. And it's kind of crazy that he's still doing it at this high of a level for as long as he's been doing it. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, I like that pick for Coach of the Year. But my Coach of the Year is kind of like following that blueprint of, coach that's brought a team back from the dead. And that's Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
I mean, look what he's doing in Detroit. I mean, yeah, he has a great play caller. He has a great players on his team, but he had to hire all those guys.
Yeah.
He brought in Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator. Brought in Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator, and it's working out really well. And you can just tell by the culture. And that Lions team is just Like, they're family. They're a real team, and that just adds on to how well you guys play and how well a team plays, and just his coaching job throughout the year. I mean, look look what his team is doing. I mean, they have multiple. They dropped 52 last week. They dropped
Easily.
40. Yeah, easily. They had 35 by halftime.
Yeah.
And they dropped 40 plus on the Cowboys. I mean, yeah, the Cowboys aren't as great as been in the past, but like they're still a respectable team.
Just putting whoopings on people.
Like dogging people, and I mean his team rallies behind him. The Lions probably gonna get the 1 seed in the NFC, and they could be. I think they could be very well easily be a Super Bowl team.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta love Dan Campbell. I think everyone likes Dan Campbell as a person, but as a coach, you gotta love him too.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he has his team playing mean football. We're not gonna beat you. We're gonna beat the brakes off you.
Yeah, we're not gonna stop till they make us stop.
Yeah.
Like
We need a stoppage.
yeah,
Pull us off. Pull us off.
and that's the type of attitude that get your guy, and like the type of guys they draft too. Like just think about the guys they have on the team.
Yeah.
They match that energy.
My guy Brian Branch.
Brian Branch, Amon-Ra St. Brown, David
Montgomery even, yeah.
Yeah, like he runs physical.
Yep. All those guys.
Sam Laporta, the whole O-line. They all like they're just mean guys. Yeah, they're just mean guys that are physical.
Hell yeah.
I love that line scene, man. I love that line scene.
All right, so that's gonna be all our award predictions.
Yeah.
A little pivot back to another classic. We're gonna do guess the player again today. Yeah, didn't missed it last week. Bringing it back on a Wednesday, midweek, because your Friday thing. We're gonna do it today.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. How do you want to start this off, Caleb?
You know, you can guess my place first.
I can guess yours first.
Yeah, you can guess mine first.
All right, let me get the 2-minute timer going.
Feeling confident?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
This is the easy one, so
Yeah.
I get into it. Start. Oh, let me restart that. A 2-minute timer.
Yeah.
Starting in 3, 2, 1. They play in the NFL?
Nope.
Play in the NBA?
Yep.
They current active?
Yes.
Do they play in an Eastern Conference team?
No.
Do they play in California?
No.
Do they play in a Texas team?
No.
Minnesota?
No.
Denver?
No.
Portland?
No.
Utah?
No.
All right. Let me gather my thoughts. Memphis?
No.
All right. Is this player an all-star?
Yes.
Okay. An all-star like last year?
I believe so.
All right. Let me think.
I'd be surprised.
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Is Devin Booker?
Yeah.
All right. Just had to find another team.
Dude, you went through all of them. You went through all of them. All the Western Conference teams except Phoenix. I was surprised you said Portland or Memphis before Phoenix. That's why I laughed.
I was thinking, I'm like, I just got to get away from the West.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Because
yeah.
you went up the coast.
I took out California.
I see the thought. I see the thought process. I see the thought process.
Utah, though. If I'm saying Utah, Phoenix should have been right in there with me.
Yeah. He's more Utah than Memphis.
That's how I do it. All right. Let me make sure I have the name up. All right. I got it. I can confidently tell you everything about this guy, too, so I don't have to look him up.
Okay.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
All right. Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
NBA?
Nope.
NFL?
Uh-huh.
Eastern Conference or West? Wow. Whoa. NFC, AFC?
AFC his whole career.
AFC his whole career. Current?
No.
Hall of Famer?
Question.
AFC just retired?
Retired without being in the Hall of Fame yet.
Okay.
Still in that window.
AFC West?
Yep.
AFC West. Kansas City?
No.
Oakland?
No.
Denver? LA? Or San Diego?
Yep.
Is it Phillip Rivers?
It's Phillip Rivers.
Okay.
There you go, man. That was easy.
All right, that was easy.
That wasn't a bad one.
I like that one. Yeah, I like that one.
All right, so everyone's in the clear so far.
We're good. We're chilling.
Everyone's in the clear so far. I tried to heat a little bit on.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
All right.
A little nervous. Are you ready?
I'm ready to go.
All right, bet. Let's
3,
go.
2, 1. I'm guessing, by the way.
Yes. Here
All
it
right.
is.
I'm starting the timer now. NBA?
Yes.
Active? Hall of Famer?
No.
Okay. Did he play in the Western Conference?
Yes.
Or did he also play in the East?
Yes.
Okay. Is he a journeyman?
Yes.
More than like 4 or 5 teams?
Yes.
All right. Did he play in the 2010s?
Yeah.
Or did he play on the Heat?
I don't think so.
Okay. Just thinking the 2010s team. Journeyman. Played the 2010s. A lot of East, a lot of West. Did he play for a California team at all?
Yeah.
All right. Played for the Lakers?
No.
Clippers?
Yes.
All right. So he played for the Clippers in the 2010s?
Yeah.
All right. Like Jamal Crawford?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I was a hound on that one.
Yeah. That was good. That was a good one. That was a good one. Smart guessing. Damn it. I didn't think you could get that one that quickly.
I just locking in good questions.
Yeah, that is true.
That's all it is.
It really is. Just good questions.
Like Philip Rivers, that you annihilated that one when you just go AFC. Like, yeah, you go West. Yeah, bing, bing, bing. Like for an easier player, for like a well-known one, that works out really well because like you know it's a bigger name. Let me get my statistics pulled up on this guy. This one's a little harder.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the timer on yours?
Yeah. Do you want me to?
Just because I want to be able to look at this stuff and also have an accurate time.
Because we did have to pause it.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right. All right.
This is your own timer too, so just so you know.
You ready?
You're trying to guess mine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm ready. Yeah.
All right. NFL?
Nope.
NBA?
Yep.
Eastern Conference? Western Conference?
Both.
Retired?
Yep.
Hall of Fame?
No.
Journeyman?
Yep.
All-Star? No. Not even close.
I wouldn't say so. No.
All right. Journeyman? Both. They played in the 2010s?
You did.
Is he current? Did I say that?
He's retired.
Right? Okay. Did he play for the Heat?
He never once played in Miami.
Did he play for the Cavs?
He never once played in Cleveland.
Play for Western Conference team and Eastern Conference team?
Yep.
Was he drafted by a Western Conference team?
He was.
Not an All-Star.
Nope.
Did he play with LeBron?
He never played.
No.
If we
That
didn't
wouldn't
play,
make sense. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. That's a bad question. Bad question. Play with Kevin Durant?
Nope.
Dang, bro. Not close. Play for the Lakers?
Nope.
Suns?
Nope.
Utah?
Nope.
What? Portland?
Nope.
Is he a notable player from the East?
You would know more from the West, but
From
you
the
might know
West?
from an Eastern team too. Like, I can see a few avenues of success.
He played at Memphis?
Memphis? No.
He's a guard?
He is a shooting guard.
Shooting guard? Sean Livingston?
Nope.
I got 25 seconds. Play for the Trailblazers?
Nope.
He played for the Wolves?
Nope.
He played for. I'm about to start throwing names. Mike Conley?
Nope.
No, he's not retired. Guard? I got 5 seconds.
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
You'd know him from either the Spurs or the Sixers.
Is it Ginobili?
No.
Who is it?
Marco Bellinelli.
Dude, that was kind of a hard one, not gonna lie.
Really?
Low key. Marco Bellinelli. I can't even say his name, but yeah, that's kind of a hard one.
He was averaging like 14 points a game, like 2018. I don't know.
I forgot about him. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about him.
He's a hell of a player.
He was a good player.
He had they thought it was a game winner against the Celtics in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But his foot was on the line, so it was only a 2, and they dropped Betty for a game that went to overtime.
Completely forgot the Spurs were in the West.
That's what I thought your avenue of success would be.
Yeah.
If you could somehow, because 2010s, if you can somehow get the Spurs.
Yeah.
Like,
I was gonna start ripping off like.
You would have had a chance, I think, if you got there.
Because I think Patty Mills and then like that would have Ginobili, that would kind of like give me right now. Bad questions. We said questions, folks. It's bad questions. Bad questions. Bad questions. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. So am I near a hard one now?
Yes.
Oh boy.
All right.
Let's get into it. You can look all this stuff up. Just tilt it so I can't see anything. I got the timer over here. All right.
I'm ready when you are, buddy.
3, 2, 1. NFL?
Yes.
Active?
No.
You play in the AFC?
Yeah.
But do you play in the NFC too?
Nope.
Just AFC?
Yep.
Play offense?
Yep.
Do you play in the West?
AFC West?
Yeah. North?
Yes.
All right. So he's
No. Yes. My bad.
Do you
Yes,
play in multiple teams or just one?
Yeah. He played multiple.
Okay. So he's an offensive player. Does he play running back?
Yes.
So running back, played in the North. Do you play for the Bengals?
Yep.
Okay. And he played on another AFC team, correct?
Yes.
Do you play in the East?
Yes.
Do you play for the Dolphins?
No.
Bills?
No.
Patriots?
Yeah, I'm going in your warehouse.
Jeremy Hill?
Yeah, it's Jeremy Hill.
Yeah, LSU too.
You really you got the yeah.
You really went
yeah,
after it.
I did. That was kind of a reach. because I got bitched at last week. The last time we did, I got bitched at. So I tried to go to Good House. You know who else I was gonna go?
Oh yeah.
Before it was Jeremy Hill, it was Steven Gostkowski.
I think you could have gone.
Yeah.
I think you could have because I don't think I would have been no, because once I said offense or defense and you didn't.
Yeah, special teams there. Who else are you gonna get? Or I could have added a bit.
If you want Zoltan Mesko, that would have got me.
You would have got because if you want offense, defense, there's only two people for special teams, like Terry.
Zoltan Mesko.
Oh yeah.
Legendary punter.
See, I didn't even know who that was.
Yeah, or you could like Joe Cardona, our current long snapper. But yeah,
that would be wicked. That would be wicked hard. That's fishing.
You tried to get me.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna get you. No, I'm.
You're not gonna get me on the Pats.
I'm going to get you.
I thought it was blasphemy. I was like Dolphins, like Bills, like Patriots, like Jeremy Hill.
Would you have gone Stephen Ridley?
Yeah.
I feel like that was too obvious.
The only running back I can think of in the 2010s that played with the Patriots. I would
Rex Burkhead.
Like Vereen, Woodhead, Jonas Gray. I
was gonna go.
Bolden.
I was gonna go.
The law firm.
I was gonna go.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Oh, I can't do it now. I was like Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis.
Oh.
Yeah, he could have slotted in for that because he played for the Pats and the Bengals. That would have been my next guess.
Really?
Yeah, but he's a sick running back. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I should probably change mine.
Why?
You might think it's a little difficult.
Dude, I'm going to get Pat.
He's a well-known player. Like you've definitely heard of my guy.
Yeah.
He
bounced around a lot.
No, he didn't. It's like let me pull up my things. I think you can do it if you believe in yourself enough.
All right, I think I can do it. Let me lock in, folks.
Yeah, I think you can find it.
All right, let me lock in. All
right, I got everything I need on him.
Yeah?
I can do the time if you want.
All right, bet. Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
NFL.
No.
NBA?
Yeah.
Eastern Conference?
No.
Western?
Yep.
Lakers?
Nope.
Suns?
Nope.
Clippers?
Nope.
Grizzlies?
No.
Timberwolves?
No.
Spurs?
No.
Dallas?
Nope.
Houston?
Nope.
Portland? Did I say Portland already? Portland? Utah?
Nope.
What are the West Conference? Oh, Pelicans?
No.
What? None of the Texas teams?
None of the Texas teams.
Not New Orleans?
Not New Orleans.
Not Memphis?
Nope.
Not Timberwolves?
Nope.
None of the LA teams? Or none of the California teams?
It's a California team. It's not an LA
the
team.
Kings?
No.
Clippers?
No.
Lakers?
No.
Oh, Warriors.
The Warriors, correct.
Okay. Oh, was he retired?
He's retired.
He was retired?
Yep.
Monte Ellis?
No.
It's not Sean Livingston.
Nope.
Guard?
Nope.
Center?
Yeah.
David Lee?
Nope.
Spades?
No. Most Spades? What? Most Spades?
Yeah,
but no.
Most Spades? Oh, Festus Ezeli?
Yeah!
Come on now.
There you go.
Come on now.
Yes.
Come on
Festus
now.
Ezeli.
Let's go.
I was looking at him. He's at 4 points a game.
Let's go.
Have you ever seen his retirement video?
Nah, bro.
It's an all-time video. It's like a highlight tape of him, and it's shot on the most grainy footage ever.
Festus Ezeli?
Yeah, so I give you a fair one. I was thinking, like you should be able to figure it out.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Like,
Once I got the Warriors, I knew.
That was a brutal thing.
Yeah,
that was so bad to watch. You were like,
skipped all the time. I just skipped
the Lakers, Clippers. I go, no. What, Memphis? I'm like, no. And you're like, so close. Just like, go up the coast.
Dude, I like that. Dude, once he got out of guards,
Yeah.
I got on the roll with David Lee, most Spades.
Jordan Bell would have been a good one too.
Yeah, I just started thinking bigs.
Jordan Bell, Bogut.
Yeah, Bogut.
Big AB.
Yeah, I would have got
Big Ozzy.
I probably would have got everyone for that Warriors team.
Yeah.
Because I hated them for a little bit.
Zealy. You know who you gotta love? Big Kevon Looney. He's hanging around Big Loon. Looney Tunes. All right, we're gonna head to our last segment of the day.
Yeah, man.
Our favorite game in the NFL. I think we're NFL from last week. Something we want to highlight a little bit.
Yeah, you want to go first?
Yeah. I want to say something about the Miami Dolphins Arizona Cardinals game.
Yeah.
I thought it was great game to watch. It was good to see Tua back in action. And he completely changed that offense. Like, I'm not a Tua fan by any means, but like
by any means.
I'm not. I'm a Pats guy. Like that's the enemy. But the difference with him playing and him not playing is night and day.
Yeah.
It helps so much more than just like Hill and Waddle, like the whole offense, like the way the defense has to respect him more.
A-Chain, too.
Yeah, is that just say A-Chain can start running like hell.
Yeah.
He looked like a different back because they're not stacking the box anymore.
Yep.
And yeah, like Waddle, Hill, more productive. You score, I don't know if they got the 30 itself, but they got damn near 30 points. And that was good. Tua looked great. I'm happy to see him back in the game.
Yeah, I think they scored 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw him take off and he slid.
Yeah, and the whole place went bananas.
It went insane.
Yeah, another part of this game is the Arizona Cardinals now coming off 2 straight wins, beating the Chargers, beating the Dolphins. Yeah, exactly. And I didn't see that coming, really. They looked bad at the beginning of the year.
Yep.
And, yeah, Kyler Murray was money.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Marvin Harrison, Maserati, was money.
Finally showed up.
Yeah, he was big. One play, Jalen Ramsey sent him to the retirement home down in Miami.
Yeah.
He just ran right by him, so I'll take a touchdown. You can go grab the car. That was awesome.
Go take care of the kids.
Yeah, it's good. Like it's nice because it's fun to be able to laugh at Miami because you can't laugh at him when Tua's out because the quarterback's hurt.
Right.
Now they're losing ethically. This is fantastic. And you know who hit the game-winning field goal is Chad Ryland, 4th-round pick of the Patriots. Last year, even his second year.
Really?
And he was our kicker we drafted.
Yeah.
And he missed a potential game-tying touchdown, or game-tying field goal against the New York Giants.
Yeah, I remember.
Which let us have Drake May.
Yeah.
So this guy's a godsend. We got Drake May, and now he's beating the Dolphins on game winners.
Yeah.
I mean, how could this not be my game of the week? Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that Tommy DeVito run, I was loving it, but now I'm hating it.
I would too.
Jaden Daniels would be a Giant right now.
Malik Neighbors is a Giant, though. He's tough.
Yeah, that is right. I like that game of the week. That was a great game. Trey McBride had a good game too. He's bona himself as probably one of the best tight ends in the league right now.
Yeah, he's in the top 5 for sure.
Arizona has a sneaky good team over there in the West, and Kyler's playing great. They got Marv and they got Trey McBride coming on, and we'll see what they be able to do as the season continues.
Yeah, I like what Jonathan Gannon's cooking over there.
Yeah.
And Kyler, he's it's good to see him do good.
Yeah.
Because he held a game, he has the talent. We've seen him before. When D-Hop he was slinging that thing around.
Yeah.
And that's what it felt like last Sunday.
Yeah.
You gotta get more of the damn ball.
Yeah. I don't know, Harry. The play might begin to drop. I don't know if you heard, but Black Ops 6 did come out.
Oh, the replacers.
Yeah. No, Black Ops 6 did come out, so I don't know. Kyler Murray might be focused. His priorities might not be straight.
You see he went on sleeper on Twitter? He was like, I know the team who have fantasies not talking. I was dying.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So my game of the week to end off the show, I'm gonna go Jacksonville, Green Bay. Green Bay was 4-2, traveling to Jacksonville. Duval taking on Trevor Lawrence. Credit to Jags. I'm gonna give credit to Jags real quick because they played their hearts out. They played lights out. Trevor Lawrence, 21-32, 308, had an interception, but he threw for 3 tuds. Tank Bigsby coming on this year, rookie, I believe, or even
second
rookie.
Year,
I was gonna say second year. Second year guy actually. He's coming along. He's actually stealing carries from Travis Etienne, which is insane. Not a lot of people expected that. He's been playing lights out. Brian Thomas Jr., LSU.
BTJ.
Man, come on now, he's been playing great. They lost Christian Kirk, which is going to be a big loss for them going down the stretch, but the Jags played really well. They're playing hard. They played a hard-fought football game. I think they're saving Doug Peterson's job a little bit. I think his job's getting saved. He's going to be there a little bit longer.
Yeah, and Trevor Lawrence, I think people are more safe on him right now.
Yes. Thing with the Jags, they do have a lot of drops.
They do.
They do have a lot of drops. Trevor, that doesn't help Trevor Lawrence at all. But I think the Jags are not close, but they're somewhat figuring it out.
There's some light.
There's some hope.
There is a tunnel. There is some light at the end of the tunnel.
The sun is peeking through the clouds a little bit, shining some light on Duval County. And on the flip side, for the Packers, I'm pretty sure people thought they were going to steamroll. I know I picked their defense up in fantasy because I thought they were going to force a couple turnovers like they do. They did give me an interception, but the Jaguars gave him a run for their money. And Jordan Love played all right, but he left the game. This is mainly why I picked this as the game of the week, as my game of the week, because Jordan Love leaves the game with a calf injury. So Luke Willis has to come in, another quarterback who was kind of written off. He comes in, he played great football when Jordan Love was out for I think 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever.
Yeah.
He comes in, leads the game-winning drive, leads it right down the field, game-winning drive. Leads the Packers to a win. I know Josh Jacobs had a big day on the ground, but
Josh Jacobs was beasting on the ground.
He was. He had a big day on the ground, but Luke Willis made pivotal plays and important plays, and he stepped up when they needed it. And I thought that this game went down all the way to the wire, and it was a very entertaining game. to watch and surprisingly entertaining game.
Yeah, and that was a great game. I'm Red Zone that 1 o'clock window. Both these games were fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
How long is Christian Kirk out for?
A year. I think he tore his collarbone or broke it.
That's breaking news to me. Didn't know that. Gonna have to drop him on fantasy. Oh man. Just seeing that you said that, I was like, "That was Christian Kirk." Yep. Yeah. Wow. Breaking news to me. But yeah, that was an awesome game, and I thought that Trevor Lawrence, the catch Evan Ingram had at the back of the end zone for them to tie that game up in the fourth quarter. Great throw, great catch.
It's there.
It is.
It's there. That's what I'm saying. Like there's some sun like peeking through the clouds, man.
There is, and the sun's coming on me right now. I love it. Oh wait. The sun. That's different. You can say that.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't say anything. You said
I
it,
know.
dude. Those are your words. Those are your words,
Sun,
man. It's just peeking through. Just peeking through, you know.
I know.
It's better use of words.
I think that's
where I would have went.
I should have.
Yeah.
I can't change the past.
Mistake, yeah. Surely can't.
All right. Let's get the hell out of here. I think that's gonna wrap up today's episode of Nickel and Dimes. Hey, Caleb. Thank you guys for listening. Check us out on Instagram. Anything to say?
YouTube. Check us out on Instagram, YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your support. Like we said in the beginning of the show, the fellas were out for a little bit, but we're back. Plan on not doing that again, but we will be back. And we'll continue to bring you guys great content.
Great. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Woo!